Hello, my fellow Scorpios. Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome to everyone who is new here, watching my videos for the first time. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you gain useful insights from this video, or if you like my content, please don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone who is already subscribed. I appreciate you guys' support and your generosity. Thank you to everyone following me on Instagram. You guys got a chance to take advantage of a really exclusive offer last month for St. Patrick's Day. You guys got an opportunity to get 50% off of your readings for that week of St. Patrick's Day. And I would also like to announce that for the entire month of April, I will be offering all of my services half price, you guys. So you are able to book your readings up to 6 months out. And there's no cap as to how many readings that you can purchase. And so you guys take advantage of that special offer. All right, let's go ahead and move into your April 2020 monthly tarot reading. Okay, you guys, while I was shuffling, the death card popped out. All right, and we already know this is our card, Scorpio, death card. I feel like you guys are going through a very deep and profound transformation, and I feel like you have been since August, July, June of last year. That eclipse did something for you, Scorpios. A lot of you have been going through things, just very rapid changes, very drastic changes. And I also know that currently early Scorpios are being affected by the Uranian transit as well as Saturn. So not only are you getting an opposition with Uranus shaking you up, making you break out of your comfort zone, helping you to find balance, helping you to tap into a sense of individuality, but also pushing you to take a leap. And on top of that, Saturn is squaring you early Scorpios. So adding a little bit of pressure. You know, things are beginning to get down to the wire for you guys, and change needs to happen. Transformation needs to happen. So the pressure that you're feeling, the uprootedness that you're feeling, things just happening out the blue, life just unexpectedly changing, is to push you into your purpose, is to push you into a new state of being, a new version of you is emerging. So you guys, we're kind of going through this phoenix phase, you know, this death and this rebirth phase. But with the phoenix, when it dies, it doesn't come back as the same phoenix, okay? That same phoenix is not rebirth. It is a new phoenix that emerges from the ashes of the old one. So just like you, Scorpio, there is a new you emerging from the ashes, from the destruction that's been happening in your life, from the endings that you guys have been going through. Change and transformation are on the horizon for you guys. We have the Five of Cups as your underlying energy, all right? And you guys, this represents you coming into the month with a sense of loss, a sense of sadness. Some of you are feeling a little depressed. Some of you are afraid because you've lost so much and you're afraid to lose more. So you're kind of clinging to what you have. Some of you may have been going through a breakup or a separation that may not be necessarily fresh. Some of you are going through fresh breakups, but for some of you, you guys have been going through this since mid last year. And I feel that you guys feel like you keep losing, you keep losing, you keep losing. And I feel like this is a focus on what you've lost, okay? And the thing with the Five of Cups is we know that if we focus on that loss, more loss is perpetuated. We have to turn around and change our perspectives in order to see the opportunities and the love that is still present in that moment. So you guys, I see you holding on to some things. I see you holding on. You're trying to hold on emotionally, but you feel a sense of brokenness inside. You have the Ten of Swords as your role this month. And I feel like, again, the Ten of Swords is a painful ending for me, especially with this Five of Cups. I feel like something has come to an end or a close for you guys. And it's like you guys have been going through a lot of pain lately, you know, just struggling. I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of fighting this change, this transformation, this death process, this ending. But this process, these changes, the upheaval, it's there for you guys to shed an old way of being. You have the Ten of Swords saying that it's time for a cycle to end. And this cycle has been painful for you. I feel like it is a cycle of pain. It is a cycle of loss. It is a cycle of worst case scenario. I feel like a lot of you guys have been going through so much that you don't know what to expect. You're hoping for good, but you're focused on the loss, okay? So I feel like this is an ending of that cycle this month. You guys have the opportunity to really bring a close to the pain and the suffering and the sense of loss that you guys are experiencing. Some of you are dealing with abandonment, feeling like someone left you. You were emotionally invested. You know, some of you had to leave a relationship because despite your emotional investment, you weren't getting what you needed from that relationship. Um, I feel like this also pertains to other areas in your life and maybe your career and maybe just your overall sense of self, you know. But I definitely feel like there is a cycle coming to a close here. So you guys are working on bringing things to a close. You have the Fool card as what to expect, which is very, very, very good energy. I feel like the Fool card is Uranus, okay? And I feel like you're being liberated. Even though right now your perspective may only be focused on what you've lost, pay attention to what you're gaining, okay? Because I feel like you guys are gaining a sense of freedom. There's a new version of you that is emerging, a new version that is ready to come forth and ready to be seen and ready to experience life in a very different, in a very new way. I do also feel like you guys have some people close to you because this dog is standing out in the Fool card. He's kind of hanging on for the ride. I know you guys can't see it very, very clearly, but I feel like you have some friends around you that have been kind of supporting you through this process. Even if it's one person, even if it is an animal, I feel that you guys have someone or even something that you're kind of carrying along with you and that's kind of helping you through this phase. I feel like with the Fool card, it's a new energy. I feel like you guys are not only awakening to a new version of yourselves, but you're also awakening to new powers, new potential that you didn't realize that you had. Or maybe you realized that you had it, but it's been kind of covered up in so much pain. This is about allowing new aspects of you to emerge, new aspects of your world to come into play. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of new and different experiences. I feel a sense of excitement here, so it's going to be a welcome breath of fresh air with this Fool card. So you guys take the risk that you know are necessary, and it's ultimately about you making the decision to trust, to have faith, and to trust. And I know as Scorpios, a lot of times we are very fixed in our natures. We like to be in control, not necessarily of others, though sometimes we can operate off that frequency. We more so like to be able to control ourselves and our environment, how we want things to go. You know, we like to maintain that sense of order and that sense of being able to know what's happening next. Well, you guys aren't going to have that. Okay, you're not going to really know what's happening next. You're not going to have the security that the security has been knocked from up under your feet. Okay, so now what? You know? So this is about you trusting and having faith, not just in yourself, but even if you don't have enough faith in yourself, if you can have faith in God, that God will take you to where you need to be, that He will help you grow in the ways that you need to grow. You got to have something to believe in, something bigger than yourself to sustain you during those times where you're feeling lost or where you're feeling empty, okay? Unexpectedly, you have Temperance, which is really great. All right, I feel like this is a process of elimination for a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are going to be going through this month with a more temperate attitude. You're going to go through this month looking for more emotional balance. I feel a lot of you are healing emotionally. Whatever you've been through, whatever these painful endings have been, however you've been swept off your feet, I feel that Temperance is saying this is the month of healing. Not only are you free, but you are healed and you are whole. So I feel Temperance is about you guys finding that emotional balance, being patient with your process, and being flexible enough to step outside of what you're used to and to find new ways of experiencing life, find new ways, new perspectives, new ways of looking at things, new experience. Learn something new this month, Scorpio. But I feel like there are going to be a lot of unexpected twists, a lot of unexpected surprises, okay? And if you guys have been haphazard in any part of your life, because this is the Fool card, if you just kind of been taking risks, you know, pushing the limit, because us Scorpios do have a daredevilish side to us where we will push, when the signs in the universe, God is clearly saying, no, 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 not that direction or not that way. If you've been haphazard, you're going to see unexpected events that are going to force you to change your direction. They're going to force you to change your approach. All right, so Temperance here is, it may not be comfortable, But whatever those experiences are, they're asking you to regain balance, okay? And I'm also hearing with temperance, I'm not quite sure why. I'm hearing Reiki, I'm hearing holistic health, so I'm hearing things that you're going to open up to different modalities this month as well, even as far as your spirituality or even your practice or whatever that may be. I feel like you're integrating new things into your life right now. I also feel like you're getting ready to integrate a new state of consciousness, a new awareness. So you guys are going to be working toward that this month. You have the Eight of Pentacles in your what will fulfill you for the month. And the Eight of Pentacles is about work, all right? I do see this Eight of Pentacles here as somebody looking at a bill, okay? He looks like he just got a bill, or either he's looking at an invoice. So I feel like you guys need to check in on your finances, make sure that everything is where it should be. I do feel like this Eight of Pentacles is talking about hard work, you guys putting in the work. I do also feel like you guys are going to find a different routine is going to be really, really important for you guys this month, because Saturn is also trying to get you guys to bring more structure and more order, not to live your life so free that you have no boundaries or that you don't have any structure or order in your life. So I feel like this is about you guys working toward your goals. I feel like it is definitely a strong focus, a strong energy of focus. So you guys are really focused on working towards something. I feel like for one, it's going to be self-improvement, but also I feel like you guys are still working on the finances, getting the finances where you want them to be, your health, getting your health where you want it to be, your home, getting your home in order where you want it to be. This is Virgo energy, you guys. So I feel that, this is, I believe the Eight of Pentacles is the Sun in Virgo. All right. So you want to focus on your health. You want to focus on your work. All right. And you want to make sure that everything is in order as it should be. And if it is not, because it is sitting next to the Temperance card and the Fool card, if everything is not in its proper place, at its proper time, in its proper order, and doing its proper functioning, you're going to see mishaps. Okay. You'll see mistakes. All right. So you guys check your work. Make sure you're following through. Be consistent and commit to your work, you guys. See this thing through. For a lot of you guys, you're already on this path of healing and transformation. You've already been doing the work. You've already established a healing ritual for yourself or a healing routine. I feel like you guys are integrating angelic consciousness as well. So I feel like if you already have a spiritual practice, or you're already developed a routine in your work and your home life, I feel like you need to keep doing what you're doing. You need to keep doing what's producing results, because Virgo is all about results. They focus on that which works, and what they do is that they find very, very good at finding solutions to problems. Okay, so I feel like this is going to be a very solution-oriented month. I feel like you guys are going to need a little bit of time to focus on what needs to be done and to go ahead and apply the energy that you need to get those things done. In your focus, you have the Page of Cups, all right? So I know a little bit of this emotional imbalance that you guys are experiencing pertains to love, but the good thing here is that you're opening up emotionally. This is you with an open heart. This is you being poetic. This is you being forgiving. And I also feel like it's you being forgiven. Someone may apologize to you, or you may feel the inclination to apologize to someone else, especially if it involves this separation, this breakup, or this painful ending. So I definitely feel like it's a more open approach to life, especially with the Fool card. You guys got to open up emotionally and don't get consumed by the fear, you guys, because the fear will keep you stuck, okay? It'll keep you at a standstill, and it'll have you miss opportunities that are really, really great for you, all right? So expect new love, all right? Because I feel like you guys you're ready now. I feel like as you go through this month, you're going to be doing so much clearing in your heart chakra, so much clearing in your sacral, that you guys are just going to be open and ready for love. I also feel like this is your inner child asking you to pay attention to your emotions. I feel like this is also you guys paying attention to your dreams, your intuition. Some of you are developing your intuition, working that muscle. Some of you are stepping back into a place of compassion, okay? Because before, you guys may have been a little angry or a little despondent or just a little separate from others. So I feel like you guys some of you are rejoining the crowd now, getting involved, sharing your messages. Again, I feel like this is a loyal friend to someone here who listens to you, who has compassion for your situation. But I also feel like this is you guys cultivating that compassion for others as well. So it's a very lighthearted energy. It's a very childlike, innocent energy. It's very pure. So I feel like you guys are going to have this pureness about you, this innocence about you, where you're just open to life. You're open to the experiences, and you gain a sense of balance, and you have integrated an angelic consciousness that allows you to move through these challenges with an open heart and an open mind. You guys have the Five of Pentacles, all right, in your finances. And the Five of Pentacles generally indicates some sort of loss. And the Five of Cups underneath the deck is the emotional impact of the loss. So I feel like you guys have either lost some finances, either you're unemployed, or you've lost some sort of financial opportunity. Maybe you didn't act quickly enough, or maybe you didn't take the risk that God had guided you to take. And now you're in a situation you're trying to figure your finances out. I do also feel that some of you may be dealing with some health issues that kind of pop up out of nowhere with this is sitting above the Fool card. So I feel like if your diet has been haphazard, or you've been haphazardly spending and not saving or not balancing your finances, you guys are going to have to answer to that for this month. And you're going to have to accept responsibility and get with the Eight of Pentacles, start working on it. You know, if you can take a proactive approach, then you can remedy this situation. But primarily, I'm seeing that because this Five of Pentacles is sitting next to the Lovers and your emotions, this result is an effect of your choices, okay? So no one did it to you, you did it to yourself, okay? But if it is in pertaining to a relationship, again, this may be you not receiving what you need, you know, from a relationship, and you kind of taking a break from relationship. Maybe a separation has impacted you financially, or heartbreak is impacting you financially. But Scorpio, you're trying to understand, what is it that I need? I need something, whether that be more resources, whether it be more time, whether it's better health. What actually do you need? Because that feeling of lack, that feeling of not having, is affecting you financially. Again, in your emotions for this month, you have the Lovers. And with the Lovers and the Six of Cups, I feel like new love, and the Fool is here. Like, new love is on the horizon for you guys. I see you guys meeting someone this month, entering partnerships, or you guys can be reconciling with your exes or your past lovers after you guys have done that healing process. I also feel like emotionally, you're going to have to start making choices. Don't be reactive, okay, to situations that life presents you with, because I feel like you're going through a testing period as well. I feel that you're going to have to make choices that are in alignment with your heart's desires, in alignment with your truth, in alignment with the things that you actually value and care about. And I also feel that a lot of you are going through an inner marriage between your yin energies and your yang energies, your feminine principles and your masculine, your ability to create and your ability to act, your ability to act and your ability to rest, blending those energies, finding balance. Please work on balance between your feminine and masculine energies, because temperance sits right below it. They need to be harmonized. They need to be balanced. And I feel like that's what you guys are going to do this month. You're going to unexpectedly strike a balance. And it may seem like you just have an aha moment, or that balance just comes out of nowhere, or maybe you just finally surrender to the process. But I feel like this also has a lot to do with the divine consciousness that you guys are cultivating for this month, okay? You have the Two of Swords in your task. Very important decisions to make for you this month, Scorpio, especially pertaining to relationships, because this is the moon in Libra. But again, it also is about finding balance, okay? I feel that this month has the potential to be a very peaceful period for you guys. Or this is a period where you cultivate that peace, where you find balance, you strike that balance, and the result is peace. So the Two of Swords is about emotional equilibrium. But I also feel like some of you are in relationships and the other party is not talking to you, or you're the person that's not talking to the other party. But I see an apology here. I see forgiveness here. So things may develop in that department. I also feel like there may be something that you guys may not be acknowledging, or something that you're avoiding in reference to your work, or something that needs to be worked on. Maybe there's something in your life that you need to develop and work on and work towards, and you're not quite sure about what it is. But this looks like it pertains to finances, and health, you guys. If you haven't been taking accountability for your health or your finances, you guys, this is the month where the universe is going to give you exactly what you're putting out. And the universe is testing you, trying to push you, make you grow. So I feel that this month you're going to make some decisions, especially about your work and especially about your health. But also you're going to find a more balance in your routine. You're going to find more order in your world as you develop a routine that works for you. You guys have the Three of Swords as your advice, all right? And again, when we were talking about balancing those masculine and feminine energies, the Three of Swords is Saturn in Libra. Okay, so there's restriction. There's a block between the heart and the mind. They're not connecting properly. And as a result, some of you guys are making choices that are bringing you pain instead of happiness. Or as a result, you guys are feeling a sense of separation. Or you may be seeing separation in your external relationships, reflecting the separation happening on an internal level. So I feel like you guys are going to have to cry some things out this month. You're going to have to actually forgive. You're going to actually have to cultivate compassion. And it's hard work, but it's a rewarding work. It's a work that frees you. You feel lighter, you know? So I feel like this is about you guys finally crying it out, finally bringing the suffering and the pain and the loss and the disappointment to an end. I feel that someone hurt your feelings, okay? And I feel like for some of you were the one that hurt the other person's feelings. But here, finding balance between the heart and mind and making choices from a heart space or a heart-based perspective, I feel like is going to be the goal for this month, okay? The outcome for you is justice, okay? So, again, this is a Libra card. Huge emphasis on balance, but some of you may be dealing with a Libra, or some of you may be dealing with someone that is Uranian in their energy. They're just kind of like coming and going. They're popping in and out of your life, or maybe you're the one doing that. This is also Gemini energy, so I see air, okay? Because Uranus is ruled by Aquarius, all right? So you have a lot of air energy here. So if you are dealing with an air sign, I feel that there's going to be a win-win outcome for the both of you. I feel that the universe is bringing a just solution to both of you with justice here. I feel like whatever decisions that you make are going to have long-lasting effects and far-reaching effects. So please be mindful of your choices. Do not make choices out of pain. Do not make choices out of fear. Always make your choices from a balanced perspective. I also feel like with Justice card as sitting above the Page of Cups, God is going to reward you for this work. All right, God is either going to send you someone into your life that you feel like, okay, thank you, God, finally. You know what I'm saying? Or you may see that this testing happens in your relationships, where you're learning through your relationship with others, and others are kind of forcing you and pushing you to grow. So I see communication here. I see a little bit of distance, but then I also see communication or opening up or an apology. So either you guys are going to make up, or you're going to move on and there's going to be someone new. But I definitely see love here. Love is on the way. So in your love oracles, underneath the deck, let's see what you have. Okay, you have love underneath the deck. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, attraction, affection. Love is definitely in the air for you, Scorpio. All right, so love is on the horizon. I definitely feel like you guys are connecting with someone here, you know, and I feel that this person that you're connecting with is someone who the universe sent to you, okay? So this person is for you. You have the wedding rings card, which is about union. Of course, it is about marriage and weddings. It's also about having a soul connection with a person. So if this relationship does not lead to marriage, which I do feel a lot of you will enter relationships that lead to marriage, but if you do not, this will still be a very strong soul connection. Maybe this person who you broke up with, you had a very strong soul connection with, and maybe the separation is hurting you, or maybe you haven't talked and it's hurting you. But if you don't reconcile with this person, again, I see the promise of a new love coming. but it's definitely going to come from you emptying your heart of any pain or any suffering or any sense of loss. Okay, you have clock here showing that you guys need some time to heal, okay, or that you're taking the time to heal this month. And again, I see this Ten of Swords as a release, the Fool card as a release, a freedom from pain, a freedom from suffering, a freedom from heartbreak. And you also have girl talk. And I remember mentioning in the Fool card that it looks like you have a companion around you, or someone to talk with, or someone to have fun with. So you guys, if you are currently single, be present, have fun with your girlfriend, spend some time going out, enjoy your single life while you are single, because a new love is coming on the horizon. I do feel like for those of you who are recently separated, especially if you separated from someone who you were going to marry or talked about marriage with, I feel like both of you need time to heal. Okay, so spend this time to allow that healing to take place. Reach out to those people around you that can support you during this time. And to those of you who are actually ending, and I mean this is a ending, where you guys aren't no longer communicating no more, your mind is made up, I feel that you guys need to take a little bit of time to heal, have some fun, and then love will appear for you. But I definitely see love in the air. So you guys have the gibbous moon in your moonology cards. And this card says you're very close to achieving your goal. So again, the Eight of Pentacles is the sun in Virgo. And this card is about repetition. All right. Something that you constantly do. It's a cycle of repetition over and over and over again. So I feel like as long as you continue to work on your goals, you keep that repetition, that commitment there, I feel like you guys are going to reach the goal that you've been working towards, especially in the love department, but also in your finances and just achieving more balance and harmony in your life. You're very close to achieving that balance, okay? I feel like with the Justice card as your outcome, you're definitely going to achieve that balance, but I also feel like it is the law of karma, and you are going to receive what you have put into the universe. Where your intentions and your energy have gone or flowed, that is exactly the result that you're going to get. So you guys be mindful. In your the universe has your back oracle, you guys have the moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. You also have the universe works fast when I'm having fun. And again, even in your love oracle, it talks about having fun. So the universe wants to bring you more of the things that you want, you guys. The universe wants you to be happy. God wants you to be happy. It is your divine birthright. Realign with love. Realign with those feelings of love within yourself, whether it is you showing yourself that love or you just being around people that you love. But the more love that you can cultivate, the faster the universe is going to work for you, you guys. Have fun, be in love, enjoy the moment, enjoy the love that is already all around you. Stop focusing on what you've lost. Stop focusing on feeling alone and depressed, and focus on all the love that is around you. And so, Scorpio, you guys are learning 4 lessons this month. The first one is about your health. All right. This is not surprising because I saw the 5 of Pentacles about health. Okay. It's very interesting. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul. Oh, sorry. Enshrines my soul. Sorry about that. So, you guys, it's sitting next to the card that says balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You guys are going to have to really work on your health, balancing your diet, balancing your activity and your rest periods, making sure that you're not overactive or you're not underactive, making sure you're not overeating or undereating, making sure you don't have too many calories in your diet, and making sure you don't have enough. So finding a state of balance when it comes to your health is really, really important. And I feel like that's one of the things that you guys have kind of been avoiding, or something that you don't want to make a decision about, especially because as Scorpios, we like to indulge, okay? We like cake, cookies, and pies, things that taste good, things that smell good, but we like it on 10, all right? So all Scorpios have to learn balance. We have to all learn how not to go to one end of the extreme or the other. So I feel like this is about you guys learning balance, cultivating balance for the state of your health, but not just your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, and also the health of your finances, okay? You guys have humor here. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. All right, so I remember saying with the Page of Cups, it looked like a very lighthearted energy. You have fun over here in your love oracle. You have the universe works fast when I'm having fun. Focus on fun, you guys. Stop focusing on that loss and perpetuating it and strengthening that energy. Focus on choosing the lighter side. Again, integrating that angelic consciousness, that energy of love, of divine connection, the energy of support, the energy of fun. You guys need to get out and have some fun. Now, I'm not telling you to leave your house. You know, we're in a state of shut down. You know, we being quarantined. So I know it's a limit to what we can actually do, but you guys get creative. Use your imagination. That's your last lesson for this month is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. So find creative ways to have fun. Listen to a funny podcast. Watch a funny movie. Do something that you love. Listen to good music. But use your imagination when it comes to pleasure and having fun and enjoying this period, Scorpio. So your chakra card is divine consciousness. All right, divine consciousness, interconnection, expansion, oneness, light, awareness. This is crown chakra energy, you guys. So again, I was speaking of integrating angelic consciousness, divine consciousness. You guys need time for meditation and stillness so that you can go within your being and cultivate the light there. Breathe love into your being. Breathe peace and beauty into your being. I feel like this is about you guys becoming aware of your oneness, that state of oneness between you and the divine, you and all that is. And I feel that that divine consciousness is going to help you to navigate this period. And as a matter of fact, it's what's going to bring an end to this cycle. It's what's going to bring an end to this period. Remembering that you are love, you are light. Okay, so as Scorpios, a part of our path and our purpose is to journey through the darkness. Okay, and to bring light to that darkness. So as we navigate through darkness, we have to summon more and more and more of our light, which is why they say we're so strong. We are strong because we have to go through hell and high water to cultivate that light. But the strength and the magnitude of your light, once you're able to cultivate it, is a beautiful, beautiful thing, you guys. So you have so much beauty. You have so much love to give. And you have so much light to shine into the world. You guys go within and cultivate that divine consciousness, that oneness with spirit. Okay, so now we have some self-awareness cards for you. The questions that Spirit has to ask you. These are for self-awareness. So Spirit is going to ask you some questions for this month. Let's see what you guys have. Where am I with my health goals? Where do I want to be? Why am I not there? What will it take for me to feel well? Again, health is coming up, you guys. Focus on your health, okay? Health is very important during this time period, and you guys are going to have to focus on your health. Make sure that you are doing what you're supposed to do. Make sure that you're self-quarantining during this time period. But outside of that, I think like this is beyond that. I feel like a lot of you also need to just focus on achieving balance in your health. Why are you not meeting your goals? Are you avoiding the fact that you need to make these changes? You know, what will it take for you to feel well, okay? You also have, how can I infuse more self-love and compassion into my daily life? All right, so again, part of taking care of your health and your vessel, that is a part of self-love. You guys cultivate a practice that allows you to really that really allows you to focus on your health and bettering your health, coming more into a state of balance. I also talked about self-love and compassion, cultivating compassion, learning to fall in love with you again. The more compassion and love you can cultivate for yourself, the more space you hold, the more compassion you hold, the more love you hold for other people. So cultivate, infuse more self-love, make time for your self-care, make time for your need to be pampered or your need to rest, okay? Be compassionate with yourself. Listen to your body. If your body is saying, I don't have the energy, figure out why. Cultivate self-love, take care of your body. You also have, what are the dominant emotions that run my life? And again, with this 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles energy, I feel like you guys are going to have to choose a different emotional set point. You're going to have to choose a different space, a different emotion. I feel like you guys are really focused on lack, okay, or loss, or abandonment, or sadness, or depression. Whatever those emotions, what are the dominant okay? The ones that have the most power, the most control, the main emotions that you tend to go to. How are you feeling when you wake up? How are you feeling throughout the day? What are those dominant emotions? Maybe it's time for you to address those dominant emotions and change them. Maybe it's time for you to choose happiness instead of sadness. Maybe it's time for you to choose to have fun instead of feeling like you're in the house depressed and in a funk. Be creative. This says, am I getting enough rest to restore my energy and fully show up to my life? All right. So again, some of you are operating on E. You're tired, you're drained, and you're still going. All right. Are you getting enough rest to restore your energy? If you don't have, energy is a resource, you guys. All right. How you direct your energy, your time, your resources, how you direct your energy, your time, and what you're investing yourself into emotionally, mentally, physically. If you're not investing into things that bring you energy or that give you energy or lights you up or brings you a sense of self, if you're not being filled, how can you give anything from a depleted well? If you have no water in your well, how do you love? How do you take care of others when you're not taking care of yourself? You have nothing left. Go to sleep, you guys. Go to sleep. Get some rest. Separate yourselves. If you know that you're overtaxed, separate yourselves just for an hour or two to allow yourself to take a nap. You know, maybe you have someone around you that can help you with this. Maybe you have someone who can watch your kids or, you know, help you do some things on the business end or the house end that allows you to do something that you love to do that replenishes you. You have, am I focused on what I am losing or gaining? All right, you guys, we talked about that. Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles energy. Those dominant emotions that are running your life right now. Are those emotions focused in loss or are they focused in gaining? That's the difference between a poverty and an abundance mindset. Which end of the totem are you on? Am I focused on what I want most? They are reiterating each other. Focus on what you want, guys. Focus on what you want to cultivate. Again, justice is here. The universe is not going to give you anything more or anything less than what you ask for. And you guys have to realize that your emotional set point is asking. If you're waking up in the morning and you're frustrated, you're asking for more frustration. 9 times out of 10, you wake up frustrated, you're going to get out the bed and bump your toe. Or you're going to go get caught up in traffic that normally is not even there at 9 o'clock in the morning. So you guys, focus on what you want most. Allow that to be your emotional set point. Allow what you want most, the good vibes, the love, the prosperity, the peace, the good health. Focus on those things. See yourself already there. Get excited. When you look in the mirror, don't see yourself from a perspective of, oh, I'm fat, I need to lose weight. No, I am beautiful and I am so excited. I am so grateful that I'm reaching my health goals. I'm going to go work out today. Whatever, cultivate positive self-talk, you guys. And speak your dreams, speak your goals into the present moment. I am healthy now, okay? Start, even though you may not be anywhere near your goals, start cultivating the feeling of already achieving it and act that out. I am healthy now. All right. So if I am in the consciousness of being healthy now, when I go sit at the dinner table, I'm going to eat something healthy. If I'm in the consciousness of being healthy now, when my body is tired, I'm going to stop taxing myself and I'm going to go take a nap. If I am in the space of being healthy now, I'm going to place myself in healthy environments. I'm not going to enter environments that affect my energy or affect my well-being. So you guys are going to have to make choices that are in alignment with what you want and the life that you're trying to cultivate. What am I most afraid of losing? Again, Five of Cups first came into the reading. It looked like you were holding on to something. You were afraid of losing something because you've lost so much already. I feel like this is some very good questions for you guys to reflect on. What are you afraid of losing? Is it love? Is it safety? Is it security? What are you afraid of losing? If you take a risk, what are you going to lose? You know? Because 9 times out of 10, it's just fear. 9 times out of 10, you won't lose. 10 times out of 20, you're going to gain more. All right? So you guys, cultivate that energy to focus on what you want and integrate that divine consciousness. All right. So let's move to your self-care cards for the month of April. Let's see what you guys are doing for the month of April and finding those health goals that you guys need to work toward. Nourish your temple. Beauty ritual. Spend time with animals. Soak in a bath. Health checkup. Spend time with friends. Use your hands. At the bottom of the deck, you have rest. All right. So most of you guys need to rest. All right. You need rest. You're overtaxing yourselves. You have get a health checkup and nourish your temple. Be mindful of what you're putting into your body, whether it's things that are toxic substances, or just being mindful of the connection that you have with your body. That is a part of divine consciousness, understanding that you and your body are one. Okay, it is the physical vessel that allows your soul to move through this physical plane, and you need to nourish it. You need to take care of it. I feel this is a leafy diet, okay? I feel like for the next 31 days, somebody needs to transition to a leafy diet, especially if you're already having like colon issues or issues in your digestive system. Transition to a leafy diet. And I'm not here recommending any health, a particular health practice, but as advice, I would say a green healthy diet would be good for you if your doctor is okay with that. But again, like I said, I do see that you guys need a checkup. I do see a lot of you needing checkup around the womb area, the genital area. Some of you may need to check things out with your heart space, okay? I see beauty ritual here, and it's sitting next to the Nourish Your Temple card. So I feel that one thing about actually feeling good is feeling good. So I feel like you guys creating a beauty ritual or practice that allows you to look good and feel good, like doing your hair or trying new makeup or getting your nails done. And I know that's a little bit limited again with the social distancing, but be creative. Paint your own nails, you know. Take time to nourish your body and nourish your temple through caring for it, beautifying it, okay? You also have spend time with animals. Animals are very healing. And it's funny because in the Fool card, I mentioned that some of you may have an animal or a friend that is close to you. So if you have a pet, that pet is healing you. That pet is helping you to heal. Develop a stronger relationship with the animals that are in your environment. You also have soak in a bath. This is the need for rest and relaxation, but we also know that water is very therapeutic and healing. I feel like this is a spiritual bath. So you guys, maybe add some herbs to your bath, some crystals, some pink Himalayan salt, baking soda, or your alternative. Use aromatherapy as well in your baths. You need a good bath. She has her crystals, her candles, her oils. She got flowers in the tub. This is a spiritual bath, you guys. I feel like it's going to be very healing for you. Take a spiritual bath. You can do some research online, or you can inbox me. I can give you some suggestions. Health checkup. Again, go to the doctor, you guys. If you know that you're not well, maybe you can go to your doctor and get some guidance and some advice or some testing, making sure that you're healthy and your health is where it should be. You also have spend time with friends. All right. You have that over here in your love oracle, in your main spread, in one of your oracle cards up here. So you guys spend time with your friends. I know that with social distancing, we may not be able to physically spend time with our friends as much as we'd like to, but practice safe socialism. Be social, but be safe. Be aware. You know, I'm not coming from a perspective of fear. I'm coming from a perspective of precaution, okay? So spend some time with your friends. I don't know, maybe you guys can FaceTime, video chat, whatever the case may be. But spend time with those people that you love and those people who cultivate that energy of love within you. All right? Okay, Scorpio, so that wraps up your reading for April. You guys, I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, leave your comments below. Again, don't forget to take advantage of that great special. And again, I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you guys soon. Stay healthy, Scorp.